Hey, it's Monday, which means we welcome in studio once again Dr. Drew Markham. It's the Chew. Dr. Drew, how are you? It's good to see you.
I'm great.
It's good to see you this morning. So I had a pretty interesting event at your place on Friday.
Yeah.
It was, and I'm not sure whether you've heard it or not. We did cross each other's paths in the hallway, but my appointment on Friday was, this is what you call like a cleaning.
There's many names, but that would be the most common one, yes.
Okay, so so went in there. As we know, we discussed, I'm a coffee drinker. I enjoy my coffee. I don't enjoy the floss, which obviously became a bit of an issue on Friday. So let's talk about that.
Sure.
Okay, so first off, somebody gave an analogy that changing the oil in your car is kind of like keeping the whole car running optimally. We all know that. That's why oil changes are very, very important. But somebody gave me an analogy that taking care of your mouth is the same thing as changing the oil car. Taking care of your mouth will kind of make sure the body runs optimally. Is that right or is that wrong?
Yeah, and the information that's becoming available is changing all the time. And, you know, if you wait for your car to break down, you can assume that it's going to be more expensive, more costly, more time-consuming to get things fixed. And the same goes for your mouth. And you don't want to wait for pain to start before you get taken care of. So it's this idea that you're on an ongoing basis, addressing these issues. And often they're painless, which also makes things challenging. So, the same way that this is a sort of dramatic example, you can have cancer going through your body and not having pain. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of dental issues that are painless until it's sort of too late to deal with them in an easy way. So that's why, coming in to see the hygienist, every 4 months to remove the stuff that you can't get at, on top of the home care, which include flossing. Some people do water picks, all kinds of little adjunct things that can be helpful, will keep you and your mouth running smoothly, which in turn will keep your body running smoothly.
It's funny that you bring up the flossing, because I was very, very honest with her before we sat down. I think she may be somewhat disappointed with me afterwards, but so I had the bleeding. I have the bleeding gums.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Well,
like when she's cleaning my mouth and I've got the gums, that's bad?
Well, let me ask you this. If you're just sort of spending time doing something during your day and you rubbed some along your eye or you rubbed your finger and your eyes or your finger started bleeding, but just a little, would that concern you? And obviously, lots of people have, bleeding gum issues, and it's very common, but it doesn't make it normal. And the thing with flossing especially is that it's spending that time in your day. It's changing your routine. We're creatures of habit, so we do this thing every day. So all of a sudden, flossing in there, it's like, oh, I'll do it tonight. And then you go, I want to go to bed. So, when I got out of school, I wasn't flossing really well either. And it was like, okay, what am I going to do? And for me, I'm in the shower every morning. I floss in the shower. That sounds weird, but that for me has been what's worked. And, so I am consistent when I do that. I always walk the walk.
See, the thing is, for me, my parents are British, so they grew up in post-World War II England, so dental hygiene, it wasn't all that common.
Right.
No toothpaste, that sort of thing. But they raised me to brush teeth just once a day. I mean, the generations. Like, brush your teeth once a day. Flossing was a part of it. Kids, I make the floss and brush all the time. It's just my generation. I guess just only coming to terms with the fact that flossing is really, really important.
It is, and I mean, there are places in your mouth that a brush just can get, and so when you're flossing in between your teeth, you're mechanically removing that bacteria. When that bacteria sits there, it can get in the bloodstream, and that's where these effects on your cardiovascular system and in diabetes and low birth babies are being identified as, common links with periodontal disease.
The hygienist who performed her thing on me kind of tries to scare me straight with some pics. It's just like, this is a healthy tooth. It sort of reminded me of like the smoking. This is a healthy lung. This is your tooth right here, and you're dangerously close to this one. Nobody wants to be this over here that she's showing me. I'm almost there, I guess.
Yeah, well, and that's having the visual, as you mentioned, really drives it home. When you just hear something, but again, it's not painful, it's hard to believe. And that's, we have screens in every room, and we get a lot of pictures so that you can be involved in the process of what's actually going on.
So let's very quickly talk about them. What is it that she did with all of this that I got built on? It's some laser or something?
That's one of the methods that we'll use.
Ultrasound or something like that?
We have ultrasonics, which vibrate at a very high frequency to, again, mechanically remove the bacteria and their debris that's being left in the pockets. But the laser is something that we started using over the last few years and seeing tremendous results in terms of lack of bleeding, because it actually gets the bacteria within your tissue. It zaps them right away. It's at a very low level. We don't even need freeze, but it's a very effective means to sort of, get those tough-to-reach bacteria even for us.
So advice of the day for anyone listening, if nothing else, start flossing today regularly. Just do it.
It sounds so simple, but yes, that's exactly what you're saying.
The website is drdrew.ca, and they're going to try to fix my smile and get me flossing and get rid of the harmful bacteria. Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming in this morning, and we'll see you this Friday.
It'll be great.
I'm going to be flossing like nobody's business for like the next 5 days, and then I have the bleeding gums and say you're flossing too much.
You know what? Once you get through a few days, you'll be surprised.
Possible to floss too much?
Oh, yes. I mean,
okay. All right.
If you have an OCD tendency, you can do damage.
Okay. All right. The website again, drdrew.ca. Thanks for doing, and we'll see you on Friday.
Sounds great.